Hello guys, welcome to Ashley Lancelot Show. Today we're doing a review for Is It Good for Borderlands Legacy Collection for the Switch. I previously owned all four of them. I also owned on the PlayStation and on the PC. I'm not a really huge looter shooter type of person. If you ever actually see me live stream majority of the games, but I got it because it was like $49 for it. There's a lot of good and bads for it. It's not a bad game. It's actually more fun if you have a co-op or a player, people to play with. I really don't have much people to play Borderlands with. I have a buddy of mine. We played Borderlands 3 for a little bit, but once we get a big TV in the garage, we're probably gonna play a lot more Borderlands 3 on it, and I might enjoy a lot more than I expected it. It is a fun game. There's a lot of little profanity and also making fun of people with certain heights. But yes, I might play it alone, solo, on stream a lot more for this. If you guys do request it, I will play it. I just never finished it, the game, and I don't know much of the storyline. I know that you're in Pandora, you're a vault hunter, you go in these alien vaults and find treasures for it. A lot of times when you go in these vaults, there's these gargantuan monsters, like building turns into, turning into a dragon and so forth as well. It is a good. It is. I am not going as a. I'm going to do this as a non-bias. I give this rating actually a 7 out of 10. Same with Bioshock. I think I'll have more fun with Bioshock. It's a lot shorter. Borderlands a lot longer game. It's more like an MMO shooter if you kind of think about it, but it's actually just a looter shooter game. You see, go and level up, skill up, and get a better weapon as you go. You can get up to certain different colors. I totally forget. I think purple and orange is like one of the powerful one, like they do in WoW and Diablo, and so forth as well. The downside is that you need 45 gigabytes of extra storage on your micro SD card to download Borderlands 2 and 3. Is not included with it is not include in the cartridge. So only Borderlands 1 is included in the cartridge, and you get that digital code for 2 and 3. And there's a huge update for Borderlands 1 for the Switch. I'm lucky enough to have a 500 gigabyte micro SD card, but I'm pretty much gonna have to upgrade to a 1 terabyte SD micro SD card, and those suckers are very expensive. It's like getting another Nintendo Switch. Basically, I believe it's like $250. I'm waiting for it to drop down on price, but I don't see that happening anytime soon, in my opinion. But hopefully, it will save me a lot of money and a lot of time instead of just waiting on it. But memory and storage, it gets smaller and smaller over time. I should start bigger and bigger over time in a small little flash drive. So that's the down. That's pretty much the downside of it. Actually, the controls are pretty good. I was very surprised for it because when I played Bioshock, it was very clunky. So for a shooter, you must have very good accuracy in shooting and moving around and aiming and so forth as well. I use a Nintendo Switch Pro. I don't like playing shooter games on a handheld. Basically, makes my hand go numb. Plus, I have giant freaking man hands for the game. It is look a lot better visually on the handheld, and if you have the version 2.0 for the Switch with a longer battery life, see this as a hit going over to a friend's party and so forth as well for the game. There's a lot of side quests, a lot of little Easter eggs in these games. I did notice that when I was playing it again, because the last time I probably played 1 and 2 was years ago for it. And you can probably get it for dirt cheap on Steam and PlayStation and on Xbox as well. So you want to cough off the $49, sacrifice 45 gigs of space for your Switch, and I believe for 3 games. I think it's a good deal. I think you get a lot cheaper deal on the actual other console store that had it for years, and also Steam. I think they sell it for dirt cheap as well. But so far, it is good. It's a good game. You know, I am going to play a lot more. I have to go to play Xenoblade Chronicle. I finished that first. Then Soccer Wars. Then I finished Bioshock. Then Borderlands Legacy Collection, because that's going to be a lot longer game for playing those three. But I know I'm going to get Left of Us 2. So I'm going to probably play the Last of Us 2 review on this Friday. I'll probably get a review on it next week for it as well. There's not really much to talk about it. It's a very old game. It's digitally remastered. Visuals good. Controls good. The story, I don't know much of the story because I haven't really played really in depth in the game for it. But I know a lot of people do enjoy the game for it, so I'm not going to go be critical of the story because I'm still at the damn beginning of it. I just want to put the review up for it, what I think about it, and so forth as well. If you guys do enjoy looter shooter style type of game, please let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and share. And again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.